And I'm live now. I have to post this on Twitter. Twitter. About 5 to 10 seconds delay. Sukite. Yeah, let's start now. I still have a lot to do before this day ends, so since it's starting now and it's live, let's please take off your earphones. Okay, so today's lesson is about factoring. Hello, scientician. Good evening. I am teaching my sister to do factoring. It's supposed to be factoring perfect square trinomials, but I figured that's too small of a topic, so I guess I tackle factoring in general, but I will be discussing only about for trinomials, not cube roots, but just square roots. Hello, Kachi Yosaro. It's maths time. Yes. Actually, why is it important to learn factoring? Can you tell me why, Kim? I have a student here, by the way. Kim, can you tell me why? Why is it important to factor?
Because of algebra.
To factor.
I think you need it in algebra. Yeah, you need it in algebra. And you need it on more
Algebra?
complicated topics.
Yes, that's correct. That's exactly why you need to learn factoring. Factoring is the basic of algebra. So, if you have a Cartesian plane, once you have been presented an equation, and you know how to factor it, then you would know the critical points or the critical numbers wherein your line would go through the x and the y axis. That's why it's very important to factor. So, you'd know the critical numbers. Yeah. Alright? So, it's very important because Module 8 is about... your Module 8 is about parabola. So, you need to know the critical points in order to sketch a parabola. Okay, so we need the square thingies. Okay, so you need to learn, of course, the basic multiplication and, of course, the square root and such in order to factor more effectively and efficiently. So you would be able to answer faster because math questions are very time consuming. So let's read some of the comments here by Scientician. Alright, guess I relearned some stuff. Yes. Yes. Love PSK. For us to know the factoring. No, not the factoring. Factoring. So, factoring technique. So, first way to figure out the factors is to factor out by GCF. Kim, do you know what GCF means?
Greatest common factor.
Yes. Wow. I have new marker, by the way. So, yay. Yay for new marker. That's because you guys are watching me. I have now invested in a great marker. Woo. Okay. So, GCF. So, let's try to factor out this equation that I see on the internet. Do not peek. Do not peek. Do not peek. I see you.
Why?
Okay. So, could you write out this equation, Kim? So, this equation says 2yx squared minus 8xy minus 24y. You could factor this by getting the greatest common factor. So, have you written it down? Okay. I'm teaching my sister and talking to you guys. Good evening. Bye. I'm just tired. Hello. Love PSK, greatest common factor. That's correct. That's the GCF. So, this is the first method and I would say this is the easiest method. Okay, so we have to do it step by step. So, the first thing that you're gonna notice are the numbers. So, try to piece them out. Piece them out. Piece. Okay. So, you see the numbers here. 2, 8, and 24. What is the greatest common factor of 2, 8, and 24? 2. Okay? So you can factor out 2 here. Okay? So when you factor them out, you can separate 2. Did you get that? Okay. And then the next thing that you're going to notice are the variables. You have y and 2 x's here, x and y here, and the y here. What's in common with all the 3 of them?
The first one was x squared. The second one is like this and then switch. Yeah, without x squared, and the third one is y only.
But the third one is y only. So
Yeah.
which letter do they all have in common?
I don't know why.
Y. Okay, that's correct. Y. So we factor out y. Okay? So therefore, the greatest common factor for this equation is 2y because all of these terms has 2y. Okay? So that's the thing with math. You can do it piece by piece into bite-sized pieces until you're able to solve them. Okay. Says here by Love PSK, Golden Closet Film by Jung. Huh? What's that? Okay. So now we can divide these terms with 2y. So what is 2y x squared divided by 2y?
I don't know, x squared.
Yes, that's correct. It's x squared because you cancel out 2y. And then
Is it minus or plus?
this is minus, so you copy the minus here.
Like 4.
4.
And then x.
That's correct because you divide it by 2 and you cancel this y because we already have a y here. And then finally you have 24 divided by 2 is 12. And then you put y? No, because y is cancelled.
That's simple.
Okay.
I didn't even know.
So
Just guess.
this is the correct answer for the factoring of the equation 2y x squared minus 8xy minus 24y. The answer will be 2y parenthesis x squared minus 4x minus 12 close parenthesis. Okay?
I missed like first quarter of my school, and then I just guessed that.
You guess your
I didn't know there was a GCF thing actually.
You guess you're winning. Okay, this is the first and the easiest method. Okay? So there are special cases in factoring. So we're going to discuss first one of the special case. Special case. Okay. So you're special. You make me feel special. Okay, special. Okay. So are you aware of the term difference of 2 squares?
No, I never heard of that.
Really? Hey, are you sure?
I'm not good at math.
Okay. So when you say difference of 2 squares, you have 2 squares and you're finding the difference of them. Like subtract term. Okay, so for it to be more clear or to be more clearer. Okay, so I'm just copying the example in the internet. So for example, you have x squared minus 9. We know that x squared is a square and 9 is a square of a number. What number is when you square it, the answer is 9? What's the square root of 9?
Is it 3?
Yes, that's correct. It's 3. So we can simplify this by saying that x squared minus 3 squared is equal to x squared minus 9, right? So these two are squares. That's why they are called difference of 2 squares. Right?
Oh yeah.
So you factor them out by doing reverse signs. So you can factor them out by this one because if you do FOIL or if you try to multiply them, the middle term will be cancelled. Because you know that a plus b quantity squared. Wait, let me just separate them too. So a plus b quantity squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this equation here will be cancelled if you do separate terms, reverse terms. So if you plus and then subtract here, then the middle term will be cancelled and you will be left with the difference of 2 squares. Can you multiply this one and try to get when you foil it?
Sure. X squared and then minus 3.
Hello, I'm so sorry. I can't keep track of the comments. I'm trying to teach my
You're
sister.
so lazy.
Why I
You're
stream?
lazy.
This is 2 birds with 1 stone. This 200 IQ thinking.
Yeah.
Only Tanch. Only Tanch can do it. Only Tanch can do it. So, let me read
Then
the
it's
comments.
X squared minus.
X squared minus 9. So, that's correct. Okay, so to test your knowledge about difference of 2 squares, I will be giving you some problems.
Okay.
But these are just...
I don't know
These are just
which
easy.
one to use, this one or this one. I don't know.
No, I will be giving you difference
Okay.
of 2 squares.
Okay.
Because you would know by their form.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By their form.
Yeah.
If you see that this one has a square root and this term has a square root, then you can try difference of 2 squares. And remember, it has to be x squared minus something, okay? It doesn't have to be plus. Okay? It doesn't work if it's add.
Yeah.
This is called difference of 2 squares for a reason, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's try. I will be giving her some
While you
problems
talk,
while
while you
I
talk,
while I
okay.
talk with you guys. So let me just think of some problems. Let me just okay, I will be giving her 4 problems for me to talk to you guys. So I'll be giving her x squared minus 25, factor x squared minus 144, factor x squared minus 81, and factor x squared minus 121. Okay, so I will be answering your questions while I hold this thing up. My sister's trying to answer these.
Yeah.
So I'm testing her
Okay,
knowledge
I'm
about
done.
this one.
I'm
Okay. So thank you for being patient with me with my constant blabbering here. So hello 6 viewers. Good evening. So no. No. Bye. Tracy, tatlong dagat. Hello. Akachi Yosoro. Dropping random facts. GCF in Korean is, let me just see. My my eyesight is so bad. Juide kong yang su. Ooh, wow, random fact. Thank you. I can't say it out loud because I'm not sure if my pronunciation is correct. So, this girl needs a bigger whiteboard by Love PSK. Yeah. I indeed, indeed, that's correct. Akachi Yosero, college lecture room size whiteboard. The dream, the dream. So I can be like school thingy, school. I will be like a teacher, For now, I am tutor, small whiteboard. So tutor. So it's nice that we try to practice math, our like mental math with these problems because it enhances our brain, our memory. Yeah, we need mental workout. Are you done?
No, I did the second one.
I'm just tired. Tanchikon sensei, yes. Hello, it is I, your sensei. You know that the thing that the Japanese do when they start classes, like kids. Yeah, you do that. You can do that at the start of our lectures. Are you done?
don't at the second one actually.
You can skip if you can
Yeah.
skip some stuff and answer the fourth one or.
Yeah, the second one was really high. I
Um,
don't know. High number. We should talk about
the
Alice.
two-sided one that's rotatable. Oh, my sister said that I should talk about Alice. So earlier today, I was just finished with one of my requirements. I still have one to do after this live. This is how I'm cramming. I also did like 2 requirements last night and I passed it like 5 minutes before the deadline. I'm cramming. Yes. You look at me and you see a responsible sensei, but no, I'm not. I'm just like everyone. I cram. So while I was like so so tired with academic requirements, me and my sister decided to watch Alice in Borderland in Netflix, and we find it good. It's a good show. So have you guys watched Alice in Borderland? Please let me know in the comments. Me after this math class, Jimmy Neutron brain class, Jimmy Neutron. It's not cramming if it's on time. Ooh, no, it's like if it's due tomorrow, then due tomorrow. No, no, please don't cram. Please don't cram. I'm good I'm good influence, but I'm not a good influence on myself. You see, I'm a good influence to you guys, but for myself, nah, I clutch because I'm using the adrenaline of procrastination in order to present present high quality essays. No, it's not high quality. It's just adrenaline induced essays. Haven't watched it yet, but I'm just like, oh no, watch it. No, it's okay if you haven't watched it. So if you have time, please definitely watch it. I recommend it. We're still on episode 5, so we're still, yeah. There's one episode that I almost cried, but I didn't cry because probably I'm dehydrated. So normally I cry at those shows. So cramming sensei is greater than Tanchikon sensei. No. No, don't cram. Scientician says that summarizes my university experience. Yes, that's it. That's university in a nutshell. You do everything, you clutch. You clutch all your requirements at the last minute, and there you go. You graduate. The PSK. Wow, seeds of knowledge. If it's due tomorrow, I'm just tired. I do better when I'm cramming. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, right? It has something to do with our biology. With our biology. So I'm gonna give you a hint. You're stuck with the second one, right?
No, the second and the fourth one.
The fourth one,
Yeah,
then try
harder.
factors greater than 10 because
Yeah,
10 squared is
I'm trying it
100.
right now. No, don't ruin it for me.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I know it already enough.
Okay, just tell me when you're done.
Okay.
Biology. Me trying to excuse my laziness. You know, I'm very lazy. I usually wake up at like three, and yeah, my sister's laughing. Hey, you should do your work. Do your work. My sister's laughing because I usually wake up at 3 in the afternoon on a normal day. Because if I have classes, when I have like 8 a.m. classes, I would wake up at like 7, 7 maybe 6:30 if I'm gonna walk, maybe 6:30 a.m. Shower and then walk to school so that I'm on time. But if I have like afternoon classes, oh no, I will not wake up in the morning. Like, oh, I really don't like waking up in the morning. I'm more of a night owl than an early bird. My sister is an early bird. She doesn't like staying up late at night. How about you guys? Are you guys night owls like me or
No.
early bird like my sister? My sister here is smiling. So
Yeah.
let me just check her work.
I'm
Okay.
smiling because
Dun,
my
dun,
work is
dun.
bad.
Okay.
Okay, it's
So-
it's like a map actually.
Okay. So I'm checking her answers. So her answer with x squared minus 25, the factors are x minus 5 and x plus 5. So that's correct.
Yeah.
Ding! Ding!
And then
Okay,
everything is just wrong.
So the factor of x squared minus 144 is x minus 12, x plus 12. Ding! That's correct. The factors of x squared minus 81 are, yes, that's correct, x minus 9, quantity x plus 9. Ding! And then the fourth one is x squared minus 121. The factors are x minus 11, x plus 11. Ding! That's correct. Very good.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
good.
easy
Okay.
to catch on actually.
Okay, you're a nice learner. Okay, she got a perfect score for this
But
for this
like a map.
exercise. So how about if I try to change the question? If I ask you, what are the roots of this equation?
What are the roots of which equation?
Of those equation. So if I say x squared minus
Smile.
25, what are the roots of x squared minus 25?
X squared.
Then you solve for x, right? You solve for x. So
X
you
is
answered.
equals to something.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Well,
So x squared minus 25, the roots are x plus 5 and x minus 5, right?
yeah.
So if you are asked to find the roots, so you will have two roots, right? X equals, if you transpose,
You mean, what do you mean?
x equals, so if x plus 5 is equal to 0, and
Yeah,
if you transpose them,
It's negative and positive.
yeah, negative 5 and positive
Oh yeah,
5.
I remember that.
Okay,
so
so
I did that.
these are actually the roots, and if you see a x plus 5, you would know that this is x plus 5 equals 0. We're trying to get the critical number, so we're trying to make this equation 0 or this equation 0. That means this line will be passing
Root
through
is critical
one
number.
axis.
Root is critical number.
Yeah, one of the critical number is the root. So other critical numbers will be like the vertex, like the vertices,
And your vertex.
and I'm still trying to. Critical numbers will be asymptotes. So asymptotes are the forbidden lines. So if you have like this, and you have a graph like this, so this is an asymptote, for example, forbidden line. So your parabola will never touch this line. Oh, will never touch. So yeah, asymptotes are the lines, imaginary lines or invisible lines that you will never touch. You can never touch the
now do
asymptote.
some
Okay, so
calculus.
those are the critical numbers, okay? So
Yeah.
that's a nice question actually. So critical numbers are asymptotes, the roots or the zeros of the equation y-axis, x-intercept, y-intercept, and I think the vertices and the foci. Yes, foci. What's that?
Stop.
Okay, so since my sister already knows the difference of two squares,
Yeah.
so I'll be reading the comments later. I'm so sorry. I have to teach my teach my sister. So while she's answering, I will be talking to you guys. So let's proceed with the next topic or the next special case, which is a perfect square trinomial.
Hold on.
Perfect square trinomial. No.
Hold on. I'm gonna watch.
Okay. Perfect square trinomial. What comes into your mind when I say perfect square trinomial?
I don't know, square.
A square, yeah. What else? So your
perfect,
factor
a
would
perfect
be
square.
a square. So your factor would be a square. It's a perfect square. So meaning your factor is a term. When you square it, you will get a trinomial. 3 terms. Okay? So that's why it's called a binomial because it's 2 terms. Trinomial because it has 3 terms.
Yeah.
Polynomial because it has many terms. More than 2 terms. More than 2 terms. Okay? So now, let's try this one on the internet by Online Math Learning. Credits to Online Math Learning. So, x squared minus 10x plus 25. What is the term that if you square this term, there will be a sign here, and there is a number here. So give me a sign and a number that once you squared it, you will get this answer. So you have a negative sign here, meaning the sign would be negative, correct? Give me a sign. The sign is negative. Okay, x minus some number would be
5.
yes, that's correct. That's 5. Very good. So my sister is very smart, as you can hear.
Far from it.
Smart. Okay. So let's try because the general equation for perfect square trinomial is what I've given you earlier.
Yeah.
A squared
Minus, I don't know. B.
A squared plus 2ab
Oh, B. Yeah.
plus b squared is equal to a plus b squared.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is the perfect square trinomial. So if this is minus,
Wait, I'm
then
gonna write
you
it
will
down.
get a subtract sign on the second term.
Wait,
So
I'm
write that
gonna
down. Write that down. So while my while my sister is writing that down,
Okay,
I'm
I'm just gonna write.
I'm gonna Ganon, 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 ganon. Okay. Good evening, Tanch and chat. Hello, Obelix14. Good evening. Love PSK. We gonna group watch Arsu later. Oh, that's so nice. Group watching. Okay, so I will be asking you to 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 expand.
Which?
Okay. So that you're aware of the final term or the C term, I'm gonna ask you to expand first. No factor first. So I want her to be familiarized with some C terms, the last terms. Because once you're familiarized with the C terms, you would know how to factor them. So, can you expand rather? Please
Yeah.
expand the following.
I mean, I know expanding actually.
Actually, some students that I have taught before, they have problems with the multiplication table of 6, 7, and 8. Like, most students, they haven't memorized the multiplication table of 6, 7, 8. So, you have to be familiarized with those. 6, 7, 8. You know, skip 6, 7, 8. So, I'm going to read comments while my sister is expanding these terms. So, says here, a survey has found that 99% of students admit to cramming by Akachi Yosoro. Oh, you know that TED Talk that has like the monkeys? Like, I think the title will be like procrastination or something. It's a very good TED Talk about procrastination. It's anti-procrastination, but in a way it explains procrastination. It should. When I watch that, I still procrastinate, but it's a very amusing video. Yeah. Love PSK. Good evening, sir. Away. I'm just tired. Night owl gang. Yes, we are night owl gang. Like my peak hours are like 11 p.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m. Those are my peak hours. Peak hours, Tanchikon hours. Like in the morning, you would see me like, what time is it? My classmate Pia would would buy me food and make sure that I've eaten because I usually forget to eat in the morning. But at night I would eat like late night snacks. So yeah. that's students ako. Like you I'm like a Nemorine.
Okay,
I'm like real life Nemorine. Okay. So I'll be answering this while checking her answers. Okay.
I did my method. It's
Okay, that's correct because the method will be 2ab. Okay? A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay? So a squared is x squared, 2ab is 16x, and then the last is 64. So her answer is correct. Next is x squared plus 12x plus 36. Let me check if that's correct. Okay. And the last one is x squared. Since this is minus, then you will have negative 14x plus, because negative 7 squared, quantity negative 7 squared will be positive 49.
It's right there.
Okay. So she got perfect again. I'm good teacher. I'm proud. Okay.
Good teacher.
Yes. So now you have familiarized yourself with the C terms, the dreaded C terms. I will now give you terms to factor. So try to factor this. So I'm still thinking on top of my head what to give her. So
Looks up while thinking.
I'm thinking, okay?
You're basically doing Sherlock stuff.
Oh, I'm not mind mapping. I'm just thinking. I can see numbers on top of my head. Okay. So factor these. Factor these.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so I give her x squared minus 18x plus 81, x squared minus 6x plus 36, and factor x squared minus 4x plus 4. So these are perfect square trinomials. Hence, I'm giving out that there's only one factor. You just have to square that factor. Tudun. Okay, so let me just go back to reading the comments. So my sister earlier told me that I'm Sherlock. I'm Sherlocking. Do I look like I do that when I solve like mental maths or something like that. So does it look like Sherlock? Okay, so oh, you guys are so sweet to each other. I find it nice that you guys are interacting with each other because usually I have very slow internet connection, so my response would be way delayed. So you guys are chatting in real time, so you guys could respond to each other on like as soon as possible. While meanwhile, meanwhile the streamer, meanwhile the streamer is very late, laggy. I'm like lagging in real life. Like you could see me like buffering in real life. Like
What?
just tell me, just tell me when you're done, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Night owl gang. Night owl gang. I report to work at 7 a.m. Goes to bed by 2 a.m. Can be. Oh, wow, love PSK. That's very flexible. Flexible schedule. Like, it depends for me. If my body clock is like programmed to do school stuff, then I would wake up early and sleep early. But if my body clock is designed to do lazy stuff, then I could sleep for like 16 hours, but the longest time that I slept was like for 23 hours. I slept for 23 hours straight. Yeah. That's how much of a sleepyhead I am. Like, you can see the Z's emanating from my aura here. Like the Z's. Not many math teachers provide their own sound effects. I envision it.
Okay.
Yeah, like imagine me doing that, like in an academic setting, academic setting. The PSK. Oh, Wanchikon! You use Wanchikon. So, that emote is actually Wanchikon. So I'm Tanchikon, and that that dog is my assistant detective dog is Wanchikon. So it's like what the Japanese dog says, like one 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 one. Inu, inu, one, one, one. You know that song? Inu neko.
Like,
Neko, neko, nyan, nyan, nyan. Inu, inu, one,
yeah, I'm
one, one.
done. I
Okay,
didn't
so
double check. I just
so
know.
my sister has answered already this. So hey, okay. You should do square. Don't repeat the one.
Why?
It's a perfect square trinomial, okay? You should do like
It's
square.
good.
Are you
I'm just
lazy?
lazy.
Are you lazy? Oh no, it should be 12.
What?
No, it
I
should
don't
be
even
12x.
know.
This one is 12x. Hey,
What?
you didn't realize the second one. It should be 12x.
I don't know.
It's not 6x.
It's 918 and then 281, which is 9.
6 times 2 is 12. So it should be 12x.
Which one?
The second term.
What's your fault? You're the one.
But why are you factoring
You're
it?
the one
Why
that's
are you factoring it? why are you
You're the one
factoring
that's
it?
giving me problems.
No, it should be 12x because 6 times 2 is 12. You should have pointed it out.
I
Pointed
don't
it
know.
out.
I just know.
Pointed it out.
I just know.
Okay, this should be 12x, so the factors would be x minus 6 squared, and then the last one is x minus 2 squared. Okay? The first one is x minus 10 squared. So, very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Aside from that one,
No, you're the one that
You
didn't
point
do
out.
it correctly.
You didn't,
You look
didn't
up
point
and
it out.
then-
Didn't point it out.
No,
Okay.
I don't check my answers.
You check your answers.
No.
Because your kuya, si Dex,
Yeah.
and me, sometimes there's given that is wrong. So we pointed out to the teacher that the question is wrong or something like, or the choices are wrong.
I mean it's free point if they notice afterward.
Yeah.
High IQ.
I think my brother is actually kind of shy, but he's
Yes.
he
Yes.
is. Yeah, but he actually points out like some mathematical mistakes when there are questions like that. So should do that as well. Do that because when we mali yung point choices mo mali. I would be like that, and Kuya would be like, I think this wrong. This wrong.
It's wrong.
This wrong. It's wrong. Yeah, I would be like panicking, like no, the answer is wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mom told that story.
I'm like
The
I'm
weather
like
story.
very external external.
External.
Like I always express my expressive, not external.
Espresso.
External. Expressive with my emotions. Okay. The last factoring is actually the hardest. I think this is the hardest.
Gets
So-
it all wrong.
Dun dun dun. This is called grouping.
What? Oh yeah, I think I heard of that before.
Dun dun dun.
Grouping.
Okay. So actually you can solve it two ways. So let me just show you how to
Okay.
solve it first. So muntik na akong mahulog. I almost fell off the couch.
You're gonna break into laptop. Oh my god.
I almost fell off the couch. Okay. So the first thing. Okay. The technique here by online math learning is actually like this. This is hard. This is hard to do. Like, I don't know. I don't do this. I don't typically do this because
What the heck?
I know, right?
What do you even
And then
for
he does this. Okay, so you would be left with like terms. This one and this one. Yeah. And then you will be getting 2x plus 3. So you factor this one out and then this 2 out. 2x minus 5.
I don't think I'm gonna.
But this is the
Yeah, I
hard
don't
method,
want- I
right?
think
This
I'm
is the
just-
method posted here on the internet, but I will teach you. I will teach you how to solve this.
This is like
Using my-
free tutor sessions.
Free tutor sessions by Tanchikon. I'm like,
your tutor anyways.
yeah, I do that sometimes. So sorry for not reading the comments. So I think I have so many questions here. So
Then check it.
so I'll check it.
Right
Check it. Okay. X minus 5 squared. I'll have a look at that procrastination with monkey stock. Yes, it's a TED Talk. I think it's available on YouTube. And I think it has so many views. And you see it right away. My usual peak hours are 7 to 10 a.m. What are your usual peak hours? I'm asking my sister.
You mean when I'm really awake?
Yeah, I mean when you're like most creative and most productive.
Like 1 p.m. to
Oh,
like
1
3,
p.m.
1 to 3.
1 p.m. But I'm like a.m. a.m. I can see numbers. What do the numbers mean? Tachiko. Oh, Akachi Yosoro. It's numbers. I mean the numbers on the ceiling. It's like Queen's Gambit, but it's like numbers. But they're not like inscribed on the ceilings. They're like floating. If you know what I mean, but I don't know how to explain it. It's my mind palace.
Mental breakdown.
Mental breakdown. Says here, need blood. I need blood donor. I'm bleeding out. Love PSK. What's your blood type? I wanna see everyone's blood type because I think it kinda affects your personality a bit. Maybe. me trying to figure out your Myers-Briggs personality as well as your blood type so that I could figure out your personality. Obelix 14 because we are a coffee community. That's why. Oh, heart. Chikara Gravy. OMG, emotes.
I like the emotes.
Yeah, the emotes are so cute. So maybe I can provide you with all the emotes once we've we've been approved. Okay. I said espresso. Yeah, maybe espresso. Akachi Yosoro, don't point out mistakes. To wait until the exam gets checked. 3 mistakes in the questions usually makes question a bonus. Ooh, 200 IQ. Akachi Yosoro, pro gamer moves for extra points. Yes. I'ma be right back. I'ma get some dinner first. Yes, please eat dinner and stay hydrated. Hydrated. Citation, Tanchikon sees the matrix. Yeah, it's the matrix. Now I will teach you how to solve for this. So, you know the first and last terms, right? So, this should be a square of something. So, it has to be a product. And this one has to be the sum of the factors. Okay? So, you have 4 here. And you have negative 15 here. And check out the factors of 4. What are the factors of 4?
2,
2 and 2,
Uh-huh.
4 and 1, and so on and so forth. And then the factors of negative 15 are
3.
5, 3, and it could be
Yeah.
negative 5, negative 3, negative 5, and positive 3, 15, 1,
Yeah.
and either of them are positive
Yeah.
like this. Like this. Like this, okay? So I pointed out, wow, my handwriting is very, very messy. Okay, so are you taking notes? Are you taking notes?
Not really.
Take notes. Take notes.
I mean, I already know the factors. Actually.
Okay, so what you have to do is to try to cross multiply them until you get
4.
negative 4. Okay?
Cross multiply.
So let's try 2 and 2 for the factors of 4. And then for the factors of 15, let's try. Which one do you want
I
to try?
don't know.
First?
5 and negative 3.
5 and negative 3. So let's try 5 and negative 3. Okay, let's try this. And then you have to cross multiply them like this, and the sum should be negative 4. So this is actually very complicated. That's why I told you before it's complicated. Okay, so 2 times 5 is 10. Negative 3 times 2 is,
Negative 6.
and then what's the sum of negative 6 and 10?
Wait, negative
10 minus 6 is
4.
positive 4.
So
But it has to be
negative
negative
4.
4. So the factor should be transposed. Negative 5 and positive 3. So let's try them again. Can you solve for this one?
Okay.
I will be removing the excess stuff because it's too much here. It's too much. It's too much to handle. Information explosion.
Wait. Then
Okay, so do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. So 2 times negative 5 is
10.
2 times negative 5 is
Negative 10.
negative 10. 3 times 2 is
6.
6 minus
I was
10
looking
is
at this. Negative 4.
negative 4 is the second term. So
Yeah.
the factors will be like this. 2x minus See, dictate.
Wait, I can't see.
2x minus
I don't know. Negative 5.
2x minus 5.
5.
2x plus
3.
Okay. Why is it x? Kasi factor siya ng 4x squared. Tapos negative 5 and 3 are factors of negative 15. That's why your factors will be 2x minus 5, 2x plus 3, and it's the same as in here.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, this is the most complicated one, but just to like assure you that this is hard, you know, like we took these lessons like when I was in second year of high school. So we took this lesson, and it's called intermediate algebra in a science high school. And you know what my score is?
What?
7.
Out of?
20.
I got was 9.
Yeah, I got a score of 7 out of 20, and I think it's in there.
No, don't.
I think it's in there.
Why are you still keeping your bad scores? That's like nightmare.
Yeah, I'm keeping my bad scores so that I could learn from them. Learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
I think my mother saw my score, 7 out of 10.
I had my scores.
And she's like, why? Why?
She looks at my notebooks, and then I did something correct, but the teacher didn't understand, and she left a note on the notebook. So when teacher checked, and he was like, why is there a note here?
Okay, so let's try basic grouping questions. But this time, I will not put a term on A, so it's just 1, so that it's easier, okay?
Okay.
So it's by mathinthemiddle.com. Credits to your site. Okay, so can you factor out x squared minus 2x minus 80? So if you guys have a pen and paper, kindly you can join in on us to factor x squared minus 2x minus 80. So my hint here to be I can't speak anymore. My hint here is to look at the C term. That's why I'm emphasizing C earlier. Look at the C term, and then you will get the term. So you can try the method that I taught you earlier. 1, 1, and then put the C term here. Ta-da! And then you get the factors.
Okay.
You can trial and error if you're stuck. Okay, so let's see here the comments. If my
Got it
maths
faster
teacher
than me.
in school was this pretty, I wouldn't have been able to pay attention. Chikara underscore game. No! Pay attention! Pay attention! Pay attention! Pay attention! No stars! No stars if you don't pay attention. Akachi Yasara, a normal person would have found complicated maths a stressful
It's true,
thing,
it's
but
true.
I find looking
It's
at
true.
complicated maths a relaxing thing. I don't know why. Maybe it depends
Yeah,
on
it's
how
true.
complicated. Hey, you answer.
It's true.
My sister is concurring with you. Like she's agreeing with you, Akachi Yosaro. Because I think like not so complicated math questions. I would
Yeah.
agree if it, for example, it's like an entrance exam math question, a college entrance exam math question, I would be happy to solve them. But if it's like integration, I'm okay with derivatives. But if it's integration and finding the area under the curve, oh no, flashbacks. Oh no, if you find the area under the curve, no. And the cylindrical squares were flashbacks. Yeah, those are advanced calculus topics. More flashbacks on my mind. I'm not even a maths person. I think everyone would enjoy math as long as they have an open mind about math. Like once they see numbers or letters, like other people are like, no, but you should embrace it, you know? Embrace your weakness. Yeah. Chikara. Okay. I will pay attention, sensei. Hi. I imagine like, hi, sensei. So,
Okay, I got it.
okay,
It's
so
right here.
Chikara tries to answer. What's your answer, Kim?
X squared. I literally just repeated
It's a
the
factor.
question. Yeah, but it's x minus 10, and then the other thingy is like x plus 8.
Yes, that's correct. The answer is
I
x
just
minus
read
8
the-
and x plus 8 by Chikara Gaming, and my sister also got it, so congratulations, students. I have great students, you know. I'm so proud of my class. You guys, 5 people and plus 1 here. Plus 1 here. I have one more here, so it's gonna be like 6 people viewing. Hello, guys. Congratulations on getting the correct answer. Let's try more. More.
I'm being held hostage.
More.
I don't know math.
More. Okay, let's try these ones.
Let me go. Let me go.
It should, okay.
Okay.
Let me just, okay.
Okay, I just said okay.
I'm just rechecking if I gave the right given again. Okay, so these are the questions. Dun. Okay, so the questions are x squared plus 7x plus 6, x squared plus x minus 6, and x squared minus 9x plus 20. So again, the technique here is to focus on the C terms, okay? Because A is just 1 times 1, okay? And then try to do the cross multiplication thing that I told you earlier. The sum of the factors when cross multiplied should be equal to these. Are you having problems?
Having more flashbacks.
I'm seeing my sister. She's like, when is this gonna
Someone
end?
please solve it so I can look in chat.
When is my suffering gonna
I'm
end?
just kidding.
Hey, are you just looking at chat?
No.
Are you copying Chikara? Chikara, she's copying you.
No.
She's copying you.
No, I would never. I would never.
She's copying you. She's copying you.
It's okay, at least we're getting a grade.
She's cheating. She's cheating.
It's okay. Thank you for the A.
Thank you for the A, Chikara. Okay, so I would teach you. Okay, I would teach you how to
Okay.
solve number 1 first. Okay, since number 1 looks complicated, quite complicated. We just have a 1 term. Okay, a 1, a 2, a 3. Okay, so let me just separate these ones so that I can't speak anymore. Let them do their own thing. Okay, so let's solve x squared plus 7x plus 6. Okay, so I've said before,
Yes,
you
you
look
solve
at
solve
C
it.
terms.
You
So,
solve-
what are the factors of 6?
I have 3 and 3.
3 and
I have 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
And then
And then, if you cross multiply them, this will be 2.
3.
And if you add them, you get,
5.
is this 5?
No.
What are the other factors of 6?
Processing. Brain processing.
Oh, this should be minus 6. Should be
Okay.
minus 6.
Okay.
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 I messed up. No, wait.
What?
Oh,
What?
wait, this is
What?
plus 6. This is plus. I didn't mess up. I didn't mess up. Yeah, I didn't mess up. I just look at the other given. This one is minus 6, this one is plus 6. Okay. back to the equation. So, what are the other factors of 6?
I told you.
So, since 6 is a composite
Yes,
number, it has
it has
factors
to,
3 and 2. And
yeah.
what if
1
a
and 6.
1 and 6. So, a prime is a number whose factors are 1 in itself. A composite number has other factors other than 1 in itself. So,
Yeah.
6 is a composite number. Yeah, be very careful of the numbers 12 and 24 because 24 has a lot of factors. Okay, so since you're given with 6, you have 6 and 1. And then, cross multiply them, you get 1 and
6, which is 7.
if you add them, which is 7. So,
Yeah.
your factors would be x. So, 1
Plus
here is
6.
x plus 6 and
then what?
x plus 1.
1.
So, those are your factors. Tada! You have answered number 1. Okay, can you answer number 2 and 3?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
interact with chat.
I can now interact. I can now interact with the chat, and they are answering. Do not peek. Do not peek at the chat. Do not peek at the chat. No.
No, someone messaged. I mean,
Okay.
I accidentally pressed at an ad
No.
and then.
Okay, so since you guys are answering the chat, I'm looking at her. If she's looking at the chat,
No.
don't copy my viewers. My
Can
viewers
someone give me the
work hard
answer?
on their answers. Okay, don't copy viewers. No. See, Sensei, I did pay attention. Yeah, you did, Chikara. Have you seen that recent viral Singapore math question meant for 7-year-old kids? No, I haven't. I think Singapore math is very advanced. I think the pioneers in math are like Indians, and then I think Singapore is very good at math as well. In India, they have like a lot of engineering courses, so I think it's very mandatory for them to learn like at least until calculus. So see here, then I will just give her the wrong answers. Oh, Chikara! Hey, don't peek at the chat.
You're evil.
My sister says you're evil.
You evil.
No, you're not supposed to pick in the chat in the first place, okay? Kachi Yosoro. Okay, I will be checking Akachi Yosoro's answer. Yeah, number 1 is correct. Number 2 is, let me just see.
Okay, say it out loud.
No, I'm not saying it out loud.
-2 and then
Yes, that's correct. What? I don't know math. Don't worry, I'll teach you math. I'll teach you math. Akachi Yosoro is still answering. Let me check if it's correct.
this is math
Yes,
class.
yes, that's correct. I'm not saying it out loud yet because my sister is still answering, so she's gonna hear the answers.
When
Oh, special education math? That's so interesting. So right now we're doing factoring, and I'm teaching my sister methods on how to factor. So usually they factor it by grouping, but I have other ways. Okay, find the factors of A, find the factors of C, and then cross multiply them like this one, and then add the products, and then the products should yield the middle term. It's like that. I don't know if everyone factors like this, but if this is necessary skill to learn if you want to pass like college entrance exams in the Philippines. Yeah. I agree with Akachi Yosoro, scientician. Yes, Akachi Yosoro has correct answers. I can't say it out loud yet because my sister's still answering. I'm not evil, just Chikara. My sister's just upset that she can't copy from you anymore. But Akachi Osoro did say the right answer. So yeah.
Yeah, if it's right, then you should tell me.
So that the Lil Chode me. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your username incorrectly, but I'm teaching my sister on how to factor so that she can get critical numbers. And once you get critical numbers, you'll be able to learn how to graph parabolas and other figures on the Cartesian plane, such as curves, ellipses, circles. Yeah. Are you excited for those?
No, hell no.
My sister's like, help me. End me. End me from
End
this
me.
suffering. So I'll be erasing these ones.
Okay, I'm done. Here you go. I mean, did I even? Yeah, I did it right. It's just full of erasures. Here. it's just full of erasures.
Here. Okay, so let's try my sister's answer if it's correct. So can you tell me the factors
Okay, so,
for
no,
x squared plus
x
6 minus x and
Plus 3.
3 and
I
then
don't know if this is correct by the way. This is I'm saying the
X.
answer. Negative 2.
x plus 3x and negative 2.
I
So
didn't- I
the
didn't check
factors
it.
would be like this. You should check it.
I have no time. I just wanna rush.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is negative 2 and 3. So the sum of negative 2 and 3 is
Positive 1.
positive 1. So your answer is correct.
And then
And then the next one will be
negative 4, negative
negative 4 and
5. Negative 5.
okay, that's nice that you were able to see that two negatives will yield a positive. So of course, negative 4 times negative 5 is positive 20. So that's a positive product right there. And then if you add them up, negative 5 minus 4 is
9. Negative 9.
so your answer is correct. So
Okay,
see,
can I
it's
go now?
so easy. Okay, I'll let you go. I'll
Yay.
let you go. Alright, just I think just three more before.
What? 3 more?
Yeah, this is just a culmination of everything we learned today. Okay, so today we were able to learn about factoring. Factoring by GCF or the greatest common factor. Factoring by special cases like the difference of two squares and the perfect square trinomials. And of course, the hardest one, which is factoring by grouping. So now I will be trying to test my sister. She can
Leave
do
me out of this.
She
Leave me
can-
out of this.
She can. Okay, I'll be giving you this one. I will not tell you if this is a type A, type B, type C special case. I will not
I
show
don't
you.
even know.
Okay. So try
I'm trying it right now.
this and then and then
Okay, I'm did it wrong.
so I'll be giving you 3 final questions. If you survive these 3 final questions, then I can say that you are a master.
I'm not a master.
Now, you have fully finished the introductory course to factoring. I'm just inventing words here. Okay, my first question would be factor out 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. You can do 2 methods, but my method that I would suggest to you is the A and C method. Try that. And then this one is t squared minus 80 plus 16, which is obvious. It's a perfect square
Are you
trinomial.
sure it's 9?
And then 5x squared plus 30x plus 45.
yeah, are you sure it's 9? It means it's not
Yeah.
divisible by 4 or by, I think is it 8 or something? This 9.
This one. It will affect this one.
Okay, fine.
What are the factors of 4? 4, 1, 2, 2. And then you try
Oh.
cross multiplication. That's why there are many
Oh,
possibilities. You have to try all the possibilities. And try with your gut feeling. If